everybody. I am Jenna. This is my brother Ben, and we are talking about what we actually really want to do.
Hey there friends, it is Megan Elizabeth from AboveRubiesStudio and lifeaboverubies.com. Today was a really special day that I'm excited to share with you guys and talk to you a little bit about today. We had some fun with like kind of the aftermath of Christmas and putting together some Christmas presents and just playing today. But then the kids and I also took a good couple hours and we sat down, and as a family we really talked about the things that we wanted, like the things that we want to see happen. Hey Jen, hey guys, thanks for popping on. It was a couple hour process. We looked at pictures online. Hey Mary. And this is something that, hey Debbie, as we have grown as a family and the kids are getting older and more mature and more understanding, and they're starting to earn their own money for different work and tasks and chores and things that they do, they're able to kind of save and do the things that they want, as well as the things like as a family. And they understand, you know, mommy's work and what mommy does. They understand, because I've always been very open with them, like what it is that I'm doing. Hey Arlene, hey Debbie, hey Chris, what it is that I'm doing, why it is that I want to do it. And they've understood that whole thing for a really long time. So they have been really excited about helping other people and what that looks like and how we can do that better and more often. A wonderful and meaningful way. You know, just how God has provided for us and how we've worked for things, how being faithful with the little things produces excellence and more trust with the big things. And we talk about this, and I really do, hey Cindy, encourage the kids to dream really big as well. And Benson went through a little bit of a time where he's like, I don't know, do dreams really come true? Like, can that really happen? And, you know, all these like little things that he was questioning and asking about God giving the desires of our heart. And I really want to set my kids up for success as much as I want to see you guys have the success. And being able to share with him previous journals, previous vision boards, different things that I've achieved personally, he got really excited today. And if you've been following AboveRubiesStudio long enough, you may recognize some of these frames. I actually had these frames hanging in my bedroom in my first condo when we moved out to Wisconsin. I decided to kind of repurpose them as some vision boards. So I have 6 of them all together, and the kids and I filled 3 of them, and I'm going to show them to you really quick tonight. First, what we did, and I'm going to hang these by our kitchen table. What I did was I put a picture of each of the kids just inside, sorry for the glare, inside the frame. So I just kind of printed them out on my own computer. But I just thought this was like going to be a fun kind of family decor and focus point in when we sit down and have a meal together and we're praying, because I feel like at the table, even though we pray before bed, at the table I feel like is where like the meat of prayers happen. Hey Amanda, thanks for popping in. So that's Benson, there's Grady. I love this picture of Grady. His little blue eyes, like seriously piercing blue eyes, right? Love that. And then Jenna, I gotta change her background paper. This was the paper that was already in the frames and I just left it. And I just kind of tacked the pictures on for now. But I love this picture of Jenna too. The actual boards themselves. And the kids helped me do these. So I'm going to be doing, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about, we're going to be doing our own vision board workshop the end of January. Katina's setting up the whole thing. So if you guys want to do a vision board, if you haven't done one already or you've never done one before and you aren't really sure how, we are going to do a live workshop where I'm going to set you up with all the supplies. We'll talk about it all as we go. And you'll end up creating a vision board on a poster board, just a plain poster board to hang in your closet, your bathroom, your bedroom, the back of your door. I like hanging mine on the back of my bedroom door.
This is Megan, Ben, and Jenna, and Grady. And we're on AboveRubiesStudio.
AboveRubiesStudio.com.
I'm balancing this picture on my... Never mind.
So the kids and I sat down. It's almost the new year, right?
Happy New Year, everybody.
So what did we do this year? We decided to sit down and talk about our goals and our plans.
And we just finished
molding our dinosaurs.
Oh, and we did dinosaurs today too. But we decided to write down a whole bunch of goals and plans and dreams. And Graydon did too.
So we were thinking about finding a house like this and
Building a tree house on it.
and we're building a tree house like this.
Okay, but wait, what are we
and then
doing
a
it
water
for?
park.
Slow it down.
We are doing it for the poor people. It's for people it's for the poor and people who need homes.
So some people that need homes, people that pool. What else do we
Like
have?
a coffee bar.
Yep, the coffee bar.
We're gonna have another coffee bar, few offices. We're also gonna have on the tree house there is going to be a very big slide.
Oh yeah, that was Benson's big idea for this tree house. Is to have a big slide.
There is going to be a water park for the kids, and then a huge tree house
You guys are
that fits like 12.
Really hyped up on the tree house. Yeah.
And also
So then other things that we want to do, a vacation, Pokemon experience. Benson wants to do a Pokemon tournament. So we put a Pokemon tournament that he wants to do on here.
Yes, I have over 100 Pokemon.
And Disneyland. We
Yep.
can go to New York.
We want to go to New York Broadway.
Is the whole map of where we're going. Sorry, this is the whole map. So this would be our coffee area. Another coffee area.
No, those are conference rooms. The coffee areas are here.
A coffee bar, our kitchen. There would be a pool, kids.
Recreation area.
Yeah, and
The offices.
yeah, and then this is
Storage. Salon for massages.
yeah, whatever.
Oh, and this is like the projector for like the big screen movie theater type thing.
And we're gonna have movies and stuff there, Mom. Me too.
And lots of fun things, right?
Because it is all on my hand.
And also, we were also thinking about getting a new car because our mom actually hit a bear with our old van, and we really miss that van.
Yeah. So we want a new minivan.
And we were also going to go to Sky Zone like 20 times this year.
We have a ski trip goal.
Going to Disneyland.
Oh, the Lego
Going
world.
to see Disneyland.
Ski trip.
And also, actually, doing gymnastics because I really like gymnastics and I want more.
Okay.
Let's shoot up S2. It's like a water park.
Yep, Mickey and Donald.
With the thing down there like this. This one says pray, and I actually really like this one because
I can balance it on my
it's
finger.
really cute, so I really like this one. And also it's
YouTube, Megan Elizabeth.
wait, what is this?
This is kind of what the slide's gonna be like.
And giving away other stuff
It's
to
way
kids like that. And yeah, we're gonna have so much fun doing this. Yeah. Oh, that's my mommy right there. She's on the picture. That's my
Megan Elizabeth Gardner.
She's Megan Elizabeth. She works on QVC. She's amazing at it too. Yes.
Oh, love you guys. Okay.
Oh.
I love you.
What's
guys. Okay.
Believe.
Yeah.
This one says believe. It's awesome. So you believe in God.
Don't be jealous.
Let's see. There's 3 boards here. We'll start with this one. This one's kind of our immediate things we want to do in 2017. Whoops. The stuff that we want to have happen. I'm sorry I bumped you guys. The stuff that we want to work towards, the stuff that we really want to focus on and achieve in 2017 is the first board. So what we put in here, the word we did just believe in here. We have our verse. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I feel like that was a really important one for the kids, that they need to understand that they really do have a superpower strength within them through Christ and helping them understand that. The kids are dying to go to Disney World. If you watch the video later, Grady was like, "It's Mickey and Donald," and he was so excited. That's something the kids really want to do, so we put it on here as a goal. They also, Jenna really wants to go see a Broadway musical. That was Jenna's thing. And Benson wants to do some stuff with Legos. The kids wanted to give more to other kids, which I thought was really cool. They came up with their whole thought process on giving themselves there. Again, we have the word believe, and it has faith on a couple rocks. The kids really want a new minivan, which I was really surprised. Our minivan was totaled last Christmas Day. I actually hit a bear. And yeah, the kids have just been like, we really want a minivan again. So we put it on there, and I said, we're going to pray and ask God to show us if he would have us provide for us in a way that a minivan would make sense. We have a Ford Escape right now, and I like that, but they really want a minivan. They want a white minivan like we had with a DVD player in it, and they're very specific with a sunroof, which is really cool. So they want to go back to Wisconsin. They want to visit their friends in Wisconsin, and they also want to go to the Dells. Benson wants to do a Pokemon tournament. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Heidi. He wants to start doing Pokemon tournaments and Pokemon playing stuff. So he put Pokemon on here. Like I said, this is like our family, like the stuff we're going to do this year. Jenna wants to do more stuff at the YMCA with gymnastics. We want to do a family ski trip. They want to do more at Sky Zone, and they really want to go on some type of Disney cruise vacation was what they were talking about. And then there's also YouTube channel goals. As a family, they cheer this along. So even if, I'm just going to say this as like a thought process. For those of you guys who have been following, we as a family can't thank you enough. The kids truly are involved in every aspect of this and have been since they were born. I started the AboveRubiesStudio YouTube channel a few months after Genevieve was born, and have prayed. They have written thank you cards to clients. Like, they love and do get it that we wouldn't have the family life that we have without your support. And it doesn't mean you've ever had, like, even if you've never ever purchased anything from AboveRubiesStudio or Life Above Rubies, your support still matters. Your view counts, your shares, your likes, your comments, they all go towards our goals. And our goals have a lot more to do with the number of people that we reach, even than they do with the financial aspect of anything. So I kind of wanted to say that, like, if you spend your time watching and you share and you comment or you engage in any way with us through AboveRubiesStudio or lifeaboverubies.com, we really do appreciate it so much as a family, and we pray over it, we pray over you, and we just thank you guys. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know that that always comes through in things that I share and talk about, but it's the truth. It's what even happened again today. So this was a more kind of feelings board, if I can say so, about things that we want to work on and grow in together as a family. We dedicate more focused time towards praying for others and together as a family. I remember one of the things growing up, my grandmother, she's still here with us, that her and my grandfather used to do every single time we got in the car. When we buckled our seatbelts, it didn't matter if we were in a hurry, if we were running late, they said a prayer for travel mercies and safety and for going about our day. I mean, from the time I was little, like, I remember this almost every single time we got in the car. I honestly was trying to think, like, even, you know, I used to ride home. My grandmother used to work in the same building I did when I was a teenager, and she used to give me rides home from work frequently because I couldn't drive at 13, 14 years old, obviously. And I remember getting in the car, and at 13, 14, she would still be like, we're going to pray first. And she would pray. And I kind of was telling Benson that story the other night, and he's like, that's really cool, Mom. Can I remind you to pray? And I was like, please remind me to pray when we get in the car. It's like something that was so a part of being with my grandmother that, you know, sometimes we get really caught up and in a hurry and don't take that time. And I just thought, you know, if we, whether they're for your eating or drinking or whatsoever you do to the glory of God, everything with prayer, with thanksgiving in your heart and supplications, let your requests be made known. And I feel like with my word and Katina's word being believed this year, we have to be asking. We have to be asking intelligently and working towards holding that belief, and with all faith and all diligence doing our part. And I think prayer is a big part of that. So we all gets pressed up against there. So then this is the big dream board. And again, you'll see giving on every single one of our boards and kind of represented there. They want to do a lot of traveling. I do too. That was always my goal in homeschooling my kids. See the world and not do big, lavish, extravagant vacations, but to have experiences, to be wise with our income and our money, to be able to go out and bless others and to go out and meet other people in other parts of the world and fulfill needs. And this is our big thing. And the kids have gone full gear. Their imaginations have run completely wild when I told them and talked to them, and they kind of talked to me about it even more than I talked to them. When I said about owning a complex where a bunch of people can come live, and not that they would all live in our house, but we would own a complex like the condo complex we live in now. And they got online and they were looking and they picked out this one with a garage because they thought that that was really important. And we actually drew up a little floor plan of what the community center would look like, where the conference areas would be, the coffee bar and kitchen. Benson put in the pool and kids recreation area, and he wants to do a big tree house because he thinks it's really important for kids to have a place to go play in a tree house and have their fort from up high and protect. It was interesting to hear all he had to say about what he wanted to protect and do and how he wanted the kids to interact. It was awesome to me. Like, Benson, you're a real leader here, kiddo. An indoor like water play area. Utilities. We want to have a counseling office, a kind of salon, spa, massage area for pampering. A lot of stuff. Again, helping kids. There's it says donations on here. Jenna found that picture. And then like another coffee area with like the lights. Jenna thought the lights were awesome. And it all really has a very cool kind of homey feel. And this was a big part of what they kind of got in on and helped pick out and look at. And, you know, I really do believe that in time, it may take 25 years. My goal is that by the time I'm 40, I would like to own this type of complex that really fills the need and reaches out to not just women. I know I really focus on the women, but I mean, there's men too. It's families, the families that are in need, the families that have experienced and suffered through hurt and pain of broken families, of death, of divorce. I just feel like it's so important. There is such a need for women to get back on their feet and not become victim to the system. It's really, I see it being so easy to happen in the loss of a spouse, or I just feel like there is such a need for a place to kind of get back on your feet, for the kids to come and be loved and not have to go through a system of through the state systems. I want it to be more of a ministry and an outreach to promote healing, to give skill sets to those who haven't been in the workplace, to find ways to plug in and essentially even like volunteer time for housing and do those things to get back on your feet. I think it's just really important, and I've seen those needs more and more as I've reached out into divorce and loss communities. And that's not the only thing that I'm passionate about. I want people to achieve their goals. I want them to find their purpose, and I want them to step out in faith and start achieving, not sit back and get stuck. Don't be victims. It's easy to do, but you can make the choice to step forward and to go forth and to bless others and to grow. And it doesn't matter. You know, I've read the comments that, you know, I'm disabled and I can't and I'm this and I'm that, but they're playing slot games on Facebook for hours at a time. In this day and age, in our technology, if you can sit on the computer and play games on Facebook or even write a status update, you can find ways to earn money online and not be a victim and not be stuck. And that's what I want to give people the skills to do. I remember being at that place and time in life when, you know, it just didn't seem possible to spend $5,000 on an academy or on a program, on coaching, on whatever it would be to start, to get to that next level, to figure out what I needed to know. And I was so hungry and desperate to know, especially the technical side of things. Guys, many of you probably didn't know. I don't know if I've ever really shared, but you know, when I went through the divorce, it was horrible for me, not just from the divorce and emotional side, but I went from having not only a husband and a business partner, He was the computer guy, the tech guy, the graphic designer, the you name it on the back end of what Above Ruby Studio was. All I did, not all I did, but what I did was so different. And it was like I had to learn all of that. But I was already like way up and running. Like I had to start over. Even though I had a following, I had to completely start over. And I remember sitting there in 2012 going, and seeing other women who are in direct sales businesses and in just wanting to start a blog and asking, how do you do that? And it was like, at first I didn't know what to tell them. I just did it. But I did know. I mean, I knew the skills to search engine optimization. I knew the skills to copywriting. I knew the skills to creating the content and doing certain things. And it was putting it all together that has become such a huge passion for me now to share with others, to say, you can do this. The reason why you're struggling in your direct sales business, let's get you through that hump. Let's get you over what's going to make you stand apart and build your brand and your passion and your message, that you don't just look like that girl from high school who's posting about her next business opportunity, that you build something so much more than that, that it does give you financial freedom, or just pay for dance lessons for your daughter that she wants to take them, or pays for a family vacation. Many companies offer direct sales companies offer incentive trips. I've earned them. They're awesome. They're fun. You know, whatever the goals may be. And you know what, guys? You know what is really important? Success and balance and goals are going to be different for each and every one of you watching this video, and they should be. Thank you for all the likes and the love. I love watching the hearts go across the screen. It makes me happy. But I really want you to know and hear me when I say, your story, your journey, your past, your goals, your future, your success, everyone's going to have it different. And you have to determine and decide what that looks like for you. What we can do here at Life Above Rubies is help guide you, help motivate you, inspire you, encourage you. But we don't want to just be motivational coaches that sit behind and be cheerleaders. We really want to give you the technical how-tos, that even if we don't have the answer, if we haven't already experienced it or gone through it, we will help you find somebody that has. But thankfully, between Katina and I and the other people that are working behind the scenes that don't like to be named here, and you know who you are, we have a lot of experience. We have started LLCs. We have done personal branding. We have done the not just goal setting, but the setting that causes achievement. Not just the New Year's resolutions that 98% of Americans make a resolution, and by the second week of the year, they're done with. They're over and out. We don't want that here. We want to give you the real tools to success. We want to give you the real technical side of things to help you get started so that you know and can go in with confidence. Hey, I have a blog that stands apart. I have a brand that people are going to recognize. I have an experience that people are going to want to come back to, and how to plant those seeds with excellence and diligence and to reap what you're sowing. And it's a beautiful thing. We've experienced it. We want you to experience it too. So in any way, like I said, come into this group, invite your friends in. We're here to give you guys those tools to succeed. Okay, that's what we're here for. So any questions at all? God gave everyone a gift so that we can make it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I call New Year's resolutions New Year's solutions. Ooh, I like that. I've never heard that one before, Debbie. That's cool. But, you know, I mean, it's just, to everything there's a season, you guys. To everything, okay? You're going through a really, really hard time. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. The night is always darkest before the dawn. But guess what? Even when you're dancing in the sunbeams and sunshine and rainbows and lollipops, night's going to come again. Night's going to come again too. It's how you prepare for each of those seasons in life. It's how you go through them and what you decide to do with them that really makes a difference for the big picture and where the glory's going in the end. Okay? So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like I said, the end of January, I think, Katina, if you're still here, can you pop in with the date? Because I don't have my calendar. 2016 was awesome. I'm looking forward to 2017 for more amazing days. That's how I feel. Like 2017, like it can only keep getting better. 2016 was rough for Jennifer. She said 2017 is going to kick A in a good way. And I know it is. Last year at the beginning of 2016, I was so depressed. I was ready to give up on life. I do not feel depressed this year. Thanks to Megan helping me set up my brand Positively Debbie. Debbie, you have done amazing. And it literally makes me being with, sorry, I was laughing at Jennifer. I wasn't laughing at you. Debbie, it really does excite me to see where you've come and where you've gone. I've seen so many breakthroughs happen in you and in your life and in the way you've gone about and approached things that I just know, like, I'm so excited for you to focus in 2017 because as you focus and as you take one little task at a time, did you get a passion planner, by the way, Debbie? Did you get one of these? Send me an email if you did not. The passion planner, and guys, by the way, if you are interested in a passion planner, the coupon code Megan Eliz, M-E-G, oh yeah, that's right, you got one for Christmas. You tagged me in it, duh. Sorry, I forget these things sometimes. Megan Eliz, M-E-G-A-N-E-L-I-Z 10, Megan Eliz 10. You get 10% off your purchase of a passion planner, or if you join Life Above Rubies for an entire year, you get a free passion planner as well. So what the passion planner is it breaks out your weeks and it breaks out your months. Months. That's not months, that's still weeks. Months to focus on particular items, okay? But you also have the month-end reflections, rating the month, going through what were the biggest lessons you learned, really being intentional about your days, you guys, and really breaking down not just this big year, you know, okay, so the kids and I have this big year board, right? Things we want to do this year, want to have happen this year. Okay, well, how do we break these things down to get them on the calendar to make sure we're reaching the marks to get to where we want to be in each of these areas? You know, is it a matter of just setting up the class and signing up for something? Is it a matter of, you know, putting out a certain number of videos to get the number of views that we want to see? Is it a matter of, you know, just buying the tickets? Is it a matter of we have to earn a certain income? What is it and how do we break it out so that we know we can check off 95 to 100% of this board at the end of 2017, which is the really exciting thing to be able to do through that. And we brainstorm and we take action. You have to take action. Goals without action are simply wish list. I hit myself in the face. Wish list items, you guys. And we don't want just wish list items. We want an action plan to propel you, to build momentum, to get you excited about accomplishing and achieving things. Now, I don't want anybody to sit here and think, well, I've never accomplished anything, or I haven't done this, or I haven't done that. No, we're not going there. This is where we're starting fresh. This is why people get so excited about the new year, the new opportunity, the starting new. God is a God of second chances, you guys. He is a God of opening doors. When you obey, when you do the work, when you go forward with excellence and diligence and faith and believing, guess what happens? The way clears open for you. No man can close it. Okay? It's almost like it's through no effort of your own how things open up. Oh. Jen just said, see, this is what I missed about watching your Ustream. You pumped up the excitement to do it. Well, that's what it is. It's coming together because, you know what, guys? Motivation isn't something you're just like born with, okay? It's not. Like, the desire to take action isn't something that's just infused into you. Fear gets the best of many, many people. You can really get tripped up in your own brain all the time. This is why it is so important to have real accountability. It's so important to have a coach that has already gone before where you've been. That coach may not be me. I would love to have the opportunity to work with you, but I will tell you, I still have a coach. I have two. I have a business coach and I have a personal spiritual coach. I need to work with somebody so that I stay on track to go towards those things. We all need that kind of accountability, and we need that person to say, okay, now where are you going next? That person to brainstorm with, that person that is going to encourage us and motivate us to say, okay, you're kind of steering away from what you said. Is this really the priority here? And make those adjustments. You have to look around. Okay, Jennifer just said you have to look around and see the tiny accomplishments and blessings too. It opens up to the excitement to receive bigger stuff. Like a magnet, baby steps. Debbie said she has a fitness trainer, Megan as her life and business coach, and she has a therapist. Absolutely. Those things are important to achieving her goals. I could not be Debbie's physical trainer. I don't have that experience. Yes, I've lost a lot of weight. I went from being over 200 pounds. What was it? 2010. Holy cow, it's been almost 7 years, guys. 2010 is when I lost 80 pounds. I've gone up a little bit since then. But yeah, it's 7 years. I really still feel like 2012 was just a year or two ago. Like, I'm still that person. And so much has happened since then. Maybe a nutrition coach, yes. Michelle, you are a great brainstormer. We will reach goals thanks to some of your ideas. Yes! She's going to reach her goal thanks to the ideas. Yay! Michelle and I had an awesome call. She was on the phone with me when Teddy almost got hit. Well, Teddy did kind of get hit by a car, but he didn't die. So Teddy's not dead, thankfully. That dog. But I love that. Like, I love brainstorming with others and helping them figure it out. Everything, as Marie Forleo says, everything is figure-outable. And it is. I've learned that. And I love how she says it. That's why I use it. But I've learned that many, many years ago. It really is. Everything does have a solution. It's really changing that perspective, that shift in mindset and focus of, are you choosing to look at all the things that have been wrong, or are you choosing to go for, hey, this is where I want it to go, and this is where it can be, and I'm going to speak life over where I'm going and not death. Power of life and death is in the tongue, you guys. You'll hear me say that a million trillion times if you follow me long enough. Because it's true. It's so easy to say, I'm so sick, I'm so tired, and I still do. I still can be guilty of like waking up and being like, I have a headache, and it's like I reinforce I have a headache instead of going, all right, what can I do to feel well, to feel healthy, to be blessed, to have the energy and to have the encouragement in me to go out there and do what I need to do for the day. And we all need that reminder, okay? So you're not alone. And your definition of balance, of success, of positive, of change, it's going to vary for each and every one of you, as it should. There isn't any one picture that is right, is a standard. There isn't. And, you know, I had a friend remind me of that the other night. We were talking about Proverbs 31 and my goal and my desire, my passion and my mission. And some of the things that they said really hit me like a ton of bricks of, even though that wasn't my thought process or my intention, what we're holding up as the standard. What are we holding up as this like, we have to be here to have arrived. And even in the desire to be a Proverbs 31 woman who is just seeking to grow and to love and to give and to work willingly and to be trusted and all the things that I've talked about. Are we holding her as a standard, or are we inspiring ourselves to be the best version of ourselves? Do we know ourselves enough to know who God created us to be, each individually, each differently, each with a different personality type? You know, when I talked about the diamond, the club, the spade. Oh, wait, what did Jennifer just say? To be honest, rewatching your videos, music, coffee, and lots of prayer usually kicks my butt back on track. Woo, woo, yeah, right? Music, prayer, coffee. Yes, exactly. But really, truly, you gotta stay on track. You gotta fill your mind with where you're going, and you've gotta find that person who you can be accountable to, who has been there, who knows how to kind of steer you. And it depends on how fast you want to get there too. You know, is it the type of thing where, you know, you may be sitting there saying, I don't have a dream of owning this crazy complex Megan's talking about. So is Megan who I should be listening to and following? Well, I'm not telling you have to own a complex and want to do all these things. I'm just telling you this is where my heart and goals are. What are your goals? Do you just want to go on an awesome vacation with your family and your kids? All right, let's get you there. What is it going to take to get you there? Is it a matter of saving where you're already at and making lifestyle shifts? What are your goals? I'm never going to tell you your goals are too big or too small. Never, ever, 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 okay? Those little things that you desire are in your heart for a reason. Don't forget that, friends. All right, I've been on rambling long enough. I really am so excited that you guys are here. Thanks for participating tonight and being a part of this. I'm going to, like I said, download this. I'm going to upload it onto the YouTube channel. You can check out everything that the kids and I were explaining and talking about. Happy New Year. I will be coming on live again probably Thursday night. Yeah, I think we're going to come live again here in the Facebook group Thursday night. If you are watching on YouTube later, thank you for popping in and watching. You can check us out at facebook.com/groups/lifeaboverubies every day. All right. I do have a couple one-on-one calls scheduled, and I do have some available. So if you're interested in setting up a 30-minute, absolutely complimentary goal acceleration call, let me know. Send me a comment. I book them every couple weeks. I have a couple available every couple weeks, and would love to talk to you. Just absolutely free, just to see where we can plan, where we can go, what you can do to take little action steps now and set yourself up for 2017 that you love. All right, guys. Whoa, thanks for all the comments and the love. Love you tons. We'll chat soon. Oh, you're going to plan an event. Awesome, Michelle. Sounds great. Cannot wait. All right. Have an awesome night, guys. Bye-bye.
This is
My name's Faith. This is Elizabeth.
B-Bomb.
And this is B-Bomb. Okay? B-Bomb is his nickname. And Mommy's nickname is Piggy.
And Janice's nickname is Faith.
Your G-Money.
Yeah, and his G-Money.
Yeah, he's G-Money.
And Tommy's is T-Gun. He's not here though. Oh, Teddy's?
Impressive. You think? You can balance it on your finger?
Yeah, can you do this?
I don't know.
Wait, I think we can
Probably with the right thing.
Wait, I think